That is a bad road surface to have on that tight bend there. I mean, look at the ruts in there. That is not good. Cars can put up with it. Unfortunately, we bikers can't, because it upsets the whole stability of the bike. You get jiggled about all over the place. It would be so much easier if they made the road the same level. So if they're going to repair it, please don't make it proud. Give it the same level as the rest of the road, and then it doesn't throw a motorcycle off course. Yes, it does slow a motorcycle down when it's this bad, but that's maybe that's what they're doing deliberately, trying to stop so many deaths on this road. Didn't think of that. But it does knock our tyres and suspension about, and not to mention being a whole different direction that you can it'll send you. Oh, the policeman's gone. That's where he sat earlier. Hello, beautiful horse. We're into Bad Hellenbad. Up goes the visor. The R1 appeared again. Came up on my blind side. I'd forgotten just how bad an R1's horn is, because they don't really have a horn. Actually, most motorcycles don't. But the K1600 has got a massive big bloody air horn. And now do let people know you're there. Lovely little towns that you go through, and then every so often when you look into the mountain you see a ruin that used to be a castle or something, and you just think, this place is steeped in history, and I wonder how many people actually take the time to understand their history. Most Bavarians don't actually know that they're descendants of Roman and Celtic tribes. It's a mixture of Roman, Celtic, and then some of the Northern Germanic. So when you look at Bavarians themselves, you look at their physiques, the majority of them are short, stocky, slightly short-legged, thick calves. Women as well. History can be fascinating. I might do the history of BMW Motorrad, and how after the war it was actually BMW Motorrad that saved the whole of the BMW marque in its entirety. The Allies after the war didn't want a lot of German automotive vehicle manufacturers to exist. A lot of the time they were, how would you word it, discouraged. BMW, or as the Germans like to say, BMW, persisted, and hence the Boxer engine was re-resurrected, and that was the saviour of BMW. Which is why we can never let the BMW Boxer engine ever go. Whether it's on an R1250 GS Adventure or it's an R1250 RT, the Boxer engine is pivotal to BMW. Just the same as the demonic angry owl. We got to have the demonic angry owl back and go back to the old headlamp, the old style, but with LEDs. So you can improve the lighting, but retain the angry owl look, because that is iconic. It's as iconic as the Boxer engine. Now we're on the way to Pforzheim, and when we get into Pforzheim, it's really good. Oh bugger it, I went the wrong way. No I didn't, I just wanted to get past the car. So heading back towards Pforzheim, we're going to be taking the Pforzheim twisty roads on the way back, and they are really nice as well. Now with the competition, I should have said we've got until the end of June. So I'm going to give you till the last day of June before making a decision as to who's the funniest and who gets the Power Bronze light guard. Come up with the funniest suggestion of the reason why you deserve the Power Bronze light guard. It's a cool light guard. It's smoke black, well, smoke grey, and perfectly legal road use, and it is worth its weight in plastic, but it's actually worth its weight in gold. I've had a couple of stones fly up and hit mine, and I think that if I hadn't have had the Power Bronze, then I would have lost the headlamp and would have had to replace the headlamp. And as you know, with BMW's headlamps, it's not a little bit that's replaced, it's the whole unit. So that could have been expensive. And this time it's 2 VWs. Now this road surface is much better. Lovely little flowing bit of sweepy bends there. we haven't got too far to go. We've got about 20 kilometers, which is about 14 to 16 miles. So it's all pretty good. And so these roads are the roads in between Baden-Baden and Pforzheim, and these are the back roads, which are really cool. And in such good nick. They're nice and smooth, they're nice and even, and they're nice and curvy. Engine braking again. You get that lovely blowback in the exhaust. Down the box again, and a bit more engine braking. And then down even more, and then upper box. And you just get to flow through these roads. I mean, it is beautiful. Couldn't let that little VW stay in front, he was annoying me. These are flowing roads that need to flow. Be nice to them. Man, I like their VWs. was my fault being nice. So as I say, this is between Baden-Baden and Pforzheim. Great hotel. I'm staying in Pforzheim. It's the Park Hotel, underground car park, so Sam is safe. Security CCTV down there, so she's always observing. I always park as close to that camera as I can get, so she's actually right in the central view for cameras. The food at the hotel is absolutely amazing. The staff are beautiful. They look after you. They speak multiple different languages. The breakfast is good. The beds are awesome. And you just can't complain, to be honest. Everything about it is good. And we're going through the tunnel. When we can, we'll get past this little one. And then catch up with another Volkswagen probably. Then slow down for Suburbia. God, it's like the same track, isn't it? Slow down for Suburbia. And in front we got an Opel, or as my grandfather always used to call them, Opeless. My grandfather was the one that sparked my love of motorcycles. He had a Silver Flash, big 650, and he taught me to ride over the farm on that. So I learned on road tyres on grass. So it teaches you an awful lot of things. Some of them really good, and then some of them it teaches you really bad things. It teaches you how to slide, which is great on a racetrack but not on the road. And with dynamic traction control, luckily that's one thing I don't have to worry about. Sam takes care of any rear wheel slide for me. Now, I did in my younger days enjoy a bit of grass.